She made it to Chicago, the land of the Zijaga. I listened to the pedal position with my Air Max headphones on. Girl, that hit, no, way more than listening it to on my iPad. It might just rank on top of the Positions Deluxe album. I'm excited for her to release a deluxe. Oh, I know she just released Pedal, but I'm so excited for her to release a deluxe version. I'm waiting for Mr. Frank to come pick me up. Is this him? I think this is him pulling up in a suit, baby. What did that tell you about private transportation when you're traveling? In my opinion, he's worth it. Oh wait, this is not him. Look at this. He got my little name on the iPad screen. Wait, let me show you this better. Hi, Frank. Good. How are you? Thank you so much. Thank you. You're welcome. Boy. Girl, you couldn't see, but my iPad is in my name right there.
How are you? How was the flight?
I'm doing well. It was nice, quick, easy, smooth, just the way I like it. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Yes, we're gonna have so much fun these next 3 days together.
Yeah. Let me know if the AC is okay for you, and let me know what you like, a specific music.
Can we listen to the new Ariana Grande album?
Yeah, absolutely.
Lovely. Thank you. A wet towel. Girl. And we got the Saratoga. We made it. We got to listen to Pedal, the whole entire album, the whole way here. It was perfect. The album's like roughly half an hour, and the ride here was a half an hour because of traffic and shit. Room tour. So you walk in. You know Nobu. If you don't know Nobu, she's very chic. She's very modern. She's very, what do they call this style? Japanese or something like that? Japanese. I'm one of those people that likes to unpack immediately when I get in. Look at this. Let's 0.5 this bitch for you. They have a Dyson hairdryer. Like, thank you for making me feel like I'm at home. There's not a lot of storage space. Like, this barely fits here. She's hanging off the sink counter. And then she's got a little tub moment, but she's also got a little shower. They couldn't get me an upgrade because they are at max capacity. Also, in this little corner, I was like, what's this couples thing? It's condoms and lube. I'm like, eh. And here's the little area, little room. I mean, this is like pretty decent space, and I sent a picture to my mom because right outside is a pickleball court, and that is my mother's shit. So the lighting is lighting, honey. I booked this through my Amex Platinum card. Girl, listen to this. You book with the Amex Platinum card through their little, like, the hotel collection from Amex. You get like different courtesy things. So I have early check-in as early as 12 p.m., which didn't work for today because I landed at 6 p.m. anyways, but I have late checkout up until 4 p.m. Then I have and then a room upgrade, but didn't get it this time. Did get it last time I stayed at the Tampa edition though, so that was kind of nice, but when available. I totally get that things are booked. I didn't realize that Lollapalooza was this weekend, and then there's like conferences going on. There's obviously the Ariana Grande concert going on. She has 3 shows this week. I saw like a bunch of conferences in town, so this place is booked to the max. And then you get $100 credit to use towards food. You want to dine at the rooftop, you want to dine downstairs, you want a room service, you want to go spa. $100, and you get a daily breakfast for 2, which is a $60 credit. So best believe I'm having my little breakfast. Can you get breakfast at the rooftop? I don't know if the rooftop is open for the breakfast, but that would be fabulous. But having room service even for breccianas. If you are a luxury traveler, if you like to travel often, if you got the money for it, that $895 Amex fee, like you're gonna be spending the money anyways. And if you spend a little bit before, because that's the annual fee, then you get to get like little surprises for yourself throughout the year, like $100 credit and $60 breakfast. Like, that's lit. Nobu Chicago, so far so sweet, so cute. I'm thinking of changing, so I'm just wearing like my little airport fit, which is just a little tank top and yoga pants. And I didn't really think about like, oh, when I get here, I might not be confined to my room. Might want to go out and about, and like everyone is just dressed so cute. When I got here, I'm like, I have this one Alexander Wang dress that I plan to wear tomorrow, but do I throw it on tonight to just go upstairs to the rooftop and girl, some Nobu food and like a glass of rosé or something? Please. And then outside is so cute too. This is like in a little walkable, what is this called? Fulton Market or something? I don't know. It's like a little walkable cutesy area. Hella people outside. Seems like, you know, pretty safe. So I'm singing. Let's throw on the dress and go upstairs and sit at the rooftop and have a drink, have some food. I'm frozen. Use my little deodorant wipe. I put on the dress, have the cardigan over my shoulders, and we're gonna go up to the rooftop and see what we can get going. But in case you don't know, no Nobu, here's like the style of it. It's very like, I don't know how to describe it besides like organic, minimalistic. Oh, this place is really cute. I gotta show you this. Doesn't it have like Asian influence? I know it's like Japanese. We secured a spot at the rooftop. It's full, but I said, girl, just for a little drink, a little food, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty. She said, let me see what I can do. She's like, I can't put you outside because all the outside is booked and reserved, but we can get you here. Oh. No, nothing. I thought that was the waiter. I feel like when you come to the Nobu, I feel like the people, they tell you like 100 things. Like when I first came in, the man gave me hella information, which I appreciate. But then also when I came to sit down, my waiter was like, and there's this and this and this special. And then there's like a secret cocktail that was like a mule, but it's like blackberry instead of lime and tequila instead of vodka. And I'm like, should I do it? Should I do that instead of a glass of rosé? Girl, I'm feeling empowered. I'm feeling chic. I'm feeling sexy. I'm feeling elegant. I'm feeling elevated. There are 2 single women, just, you know, solo women dining to my left. That makes me feel empowered. Imagine walking into a place and it's all just women at a, you know, high luxury rooftop bar and they're alone. Oh my God, something about that makes me feel good. I was feeling a little bit insecure because, like I said, I had walked in, I was in my little airport fit, my little yoga pants, my little Skims, little tank top, my little Aloe sweatshirt, and then people were coming in for dinner reservations on the first floor and they were like dressed to the nines, and I just haven't dressed up in a really long time. And 2 years ago when I fell into that dark dissociative hole, I literally donated my whole entire closet. Probably like $20,000-$30,000 worth of clothes. Oscar de la Renta, Carolina Herrera, Burberry, Gucci, LV, like you name it. It was in my closet and it all had to go because I thought I was going to die. Well, like I felt like I was dying and then I planned to die and then I didn't go through on that plan because I couldn't go through on anything. So yeah, I have nothing in my closet. I kept this one Alexander Wang dress by the grace of God, and the universe said, girl, keep one thing for you. If you saw in my other video too, you'll see my closet is like pretty empty. Right. And it's because I just went through a huge purge. I feel like I couldn't even, I didn't have the energy to like sell those clothes or anything because, well, I just didn't have the energy. I didn't have the capacity to do that. I could have made bank to buy myself a new closet, but I had to just get rid of everything because it felt so tied to my old life. And you know what? Got rid of a $20,000-$30,000 closet, and I'm going to be upgraded to a $200,000-$300,000 closet. I don't need to know how, I don't need to know where, and I don't need to know why. I just need to be open to the money coming back tenfold to me and setting the intention and the prayer that the people that did get my donations like are super happy with it, and just let that cyclical nature move on. You know, I could sit here and I could be all boo-hoo and regret my decisions, and there, you know, is a time and a place where I sometimes get into that mood, but for the most part, I try to override that mood or supplement the mood with like, hey, I'm so happy that I got to do that. I'm so grateful I'm in a financial position where I can do something like that, and let me get into the frequency, let me get into the energy of being open to my new $200,000 closet, to my new $300,000 closet with clothes that actually align with my new style. And I don't know my style. Comfortable is the first word that comes to mind when I think about style. Nothing tight. I'm really not into showing like my boobs and my midriff anymore. I went through a really big like crop top phase or a really big like low cut, V-neck phase. And now that's just not what makes me comfortable. So comfortable, when I'm the most comfortable is when I'm the most sexy. When I feel the most sexy. When I feel the most comfortable is when I feel the most sexy. So that's the first word that comes to mind when I think about style. And I think it'll be an exploration. It'll be a playground. You gotta try some things, make some things work. But this Alexander Wang dress, she's here to stay. This little aloe little sweatshirt, this little cardigan thing, she's here to stay because like I've been so isolated and I'm gonna like bloom and explore my style. But until then, I shall look around and be inspired. Because you do not compete where you don't compare. You can remove comparison and competition from other women. Just pluck it out. Pluck it out and be, everyone has their own beauty. Everyone has their own uniqueness. And if sometimes I can't see other people's uniqueness or beauty, that's okay. Because just like how some people might think my style is whack or that I'm ugly or that I don't know how to dress, that's okay. People can think that. But I'm going to be so rooted in my truth that whether you love what I'm wearing or you hate what I'm wearing, I'm still gonna wear it, cause that's my truth. And we are petaling, blooming, blossoming, glowing. If you don't know how to use chopsticks, this restaurant gonna be tough for you. You're gonna have to, request a fork, cause when I opened up my little napkin thing, the only thing there was these chopsticks. The first thing that's come is my yellowtail sashimi. They're very, very famous for this. He said, chef recommends. I love when they tell me that, like, tell me how to eat my food, take care of me, do it all. They said put a piece of cilantro on each piece. Oh, is it like fate that there also happens to be an ice cream shop downstairs that's open till 12 a.m.? Not that mother is staying up that late anyways. It's around 8 p.m. right now, which is a really late dinner for me, but it is what it is. But girl, cheers. I've had a more fresh version. I think I've had Nobu in London. Oh my god, that one sucked. I've had Nobu. I think the Nobu Miami has been my favorite Nobu. Had Nobu Barcelona. Why don't I remember too much of that one? Nobu Chicago. So far, this is not that fresh, but like, we're in the Midwest. Did I really think I was going to be getting fresh seafood? Should we try the rosé together? It came in this kind of wine glass, which I kind of like. Cheers, darling. Okay, so obviously I'm like recording, right? And 这个男的在我旁边 is probably like a 50-60岁的男人问我，哦，你是 you know 做 YouTube 做 content creation 吗？我说，哦 yeah 我是 YouTuber。第一件问题问我说，你有几个 follower？ This is the second time that someone has asked me. It's always an old man too that's like, how many followers do you have? And I'm like, does it matter? I'm gonna start saying 3 million. Manifest, baby. My charred edamame has arrived. Ooh, she looks crazy in this lighting. You know how I love my barbecue flavor. So this charred edamame is like the edamame plus the barbecue flavor. The only place I know of that does this is Nobu. Now that the guy has left, I can use English. If you didn't pick up before because you don't speak Chinese, basically I was saying that the guy sitting next to me was like, oh, you do YouTube? Or like, you're a content creator? I said, yeah, I do YouTube. Immediately he goes, how many followers do you have? And that's the second interaction I've had where an old man's like, oh, you do YouTube or you make content? And I'm like, yeah. And then immediately, how many followers do you have? And I'm like, is that going to measure my worth? Oh,
2 pieces of the black.
I love the black cod miso at Nobu, but I've never had their little butter bites, lettuce butter bites. 用手吃还是 whatever. Y'all better learn Chinese up on this page. What is this? It's so hot. Should I just eat the whole thing? Here goes nothing. Holy shit, that was so hot. I just sat there covering my mouth for like 2 minutes trying to like blow out some of the cooking temperature that felt like it was still cooking in my mouth Fish is typically cooked around 130 degrees, 135, I think, but I feel like 135 is a little bit well done for me. I like mine 125, and that straight up felt like 125 in my mouth. Holy crap. But that black miso cod is so good. And the little bites, perfect. 2 little bites and all this edamame. It's good protein. Edamame has great protein. I had half the edamame. I don't think I can finish the rest of it. So it's a lot of edamame. It's like a starter for people. I've also had half my glass of wine. I'm at a good place because I've had enough food, so I don't think I'm going to finish this all. But it's so cute. The bill came. I didn't even realize. Guess what the wine is called? Rock Angel. Okay, because I feel like the new Petal album gives a little bit of rock, a little bit of dark pop, and then Angel. You know, when I used to babysit kids, when I was younger, kids often used to be like, you're an angel. And then I got my birth chart read, and like multiple people have said I have like archangel energy, so angel it up, baby. Do you want to know my total? Oh wait, I think I already told you because I added it up briefly before. With tax, it is $102.81. I spent $20 on this wine and $72 on food, and then there's $10.81 of tax. Use my $100 credit. Shout out Amex Platinum. Let's go downstairs and walk a little bit while there's still a little bit of daylight and get some ice cream. Girl, they get in the nighttime out. I just wanted to come show you the view quick. Chicago, I'm in you. Oh my god, look at her taken to the streets and not even an ounce of scared. It might be that half a glass of rosé, that liquid courage doing its thing. It might also been that I've been here in March, so I kind of like got over that initial fear. It might also be that the streets are bustling. There are so many people outside right now, and this ice cream shop is super close. Even the police want ice cream. This, if you haven't seen the show Ted Lasso on Apple TV, they're about to come out with the 4th season. So good. I love a place that gives you unlimited samples, and I love a place that does a half scoop. More places need to get on it. Look, when you order a bowl, it comes with little wedges of the waffle cone that they make. I tried to get a little B-roll footage of that. Hopefully that made it in. I tried their house coffee. I tried the Ted Lasso one. It was too buttery. It's called Biscuits with a Boss, because in the show, the first thing Ted does is to like make good with his boss is like he brings his boss like a biscuit every day. It was too buttery, but their coffee has really good reviews online. When I tried the coffee, it was so good. And then the woman serving me was like, or the person serving me was like, I really love a half coffee, half dark chocolate. It's a great combo. I said, can I try the dark chocolate? She said, of course. And you know what? She ate, girl. A coffee with a chocolate is phenomenal because it's like a dark chocolate too, and like the bitterness of the coffee. And there's like a cute little sitting that like overlooks the street here. It is bustling. I love Chicago because of the diversity. I got Indian people sitting to my left, a group of Chinese folks sitting to my right. It's beautiful. I love diversity. Should I move here? Just kidding. But I really do love the diversity. I feel like beautiful here. I guess you can feel beautiful anywhere. I grew up. You know, I didn't realize I was beautiful until I went to college and I started hanging out with people of color. My whole life I grew up thinking I was ugly. But really I was just a star anise in a bowl of salt. Ooh, girl, this is nice. I'm doing a little tour. The wellness center, they have their own little steam room. You can choose your temperature. It does say don't drink alcohol before or after because I'm sure you're gonna sweat a lot, but girl, this is not, oh my god, there's the button for it. This is nice. Pool room is really pretty too. I like this backdrop, taking inspo. I love Chicago. I love the diversity. I love like how late it was. It was like 9:30 and everyone was still just outside, you know, having their little late dinners. People were walking. There were some like artists outside just like drawing the city, drawing people. It just, Chicago just always feels like a movie to me. I even packed one of these things you can get at the Asian store. They're like a hot pad for your back. Usually I have a heated blanket that I sleep with, that's a full king size heated blanket mattress, so that one's for my back. And then I have a small heated pad for my neck and shoulders, but because I just brought my heating pad, I'm gonna put that on my stomach. But then I have this one for my shoulders, which is kind of nice. It's like a little sticker thing. You can get them at the Asian store. And then if you're also a germ freak like me, especially because I'm vlogging this whole entire trip on my iPhone, so I'm constantly picking it up like after I eat and if I want to show you little things. So I ordered a bunch of these isopropyl alcohol pads. I got the idea after I was at the Apple store and she was like cleaning my products with these little isopropyl alcohol pads for disinfectant use. You can get a pack of like 100 for like $10 or something, probably even less than that. It's probably only $6. But I just wiped down my phone, I put on my little face mask. This is like the Meta Heal Mato Cascade, I don't know what that word is. Ending the night here, and I shall see you in the morning. Good night, darling. Hello, New York. Just kidding, we're still in Chicago, but I don't know why that's one of my favorite vocal stims to do whenever I'm traveling, is the hello, New York. It's 8 a.m. We are up bright and early. I'm going on a little morning walk. I slept like absolute dog shit. I kept waking up every couple of hours with a nightmare. I had a nightmare that my grandma fell into the pool and then I had to like jump in to save her, but the pool was so deep and I couldn't find her in the pool. And there was literally one point in the pool where I was like, should I just open my mouth and start swallowing water and like let myself drown in this pool? And then I woke up in a puddle of sweat, and then I turned the AC on because I turned it off. Girl, the AC's so loud. I don't know why the AC is so loud. I've never had such a loud AC before. This AC is so loud. It's like it wants the neighbors to know that you have the AC on. Anyways, I'm loving Chicago. Everybody here, it's a Monday morning. It's 8 a.m. Everyone is like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, going to work. It's so cute. I love seeing everybody's little business casual fits. Here I am in like my nighttime gown. But I'm gonna go on this walk. A good like 15 minutes in the daylight. Try and jack-start the circadian rhythm that is super fucked up and won't let me sleep. I saw this post on TikTok about a neuroscientist depicting the effects of like grief, and one of them was like, you don't have insomnia, this part of your brain is just scanning for the loss of your loved one that's like no longer there, and that's like a threat to your nerve. I'm gonna read it to you when I sit down. What? Look at how cute this one is. God. Bro, I hate an American breakfast. I don't want toast, I don't want eggs, I don't want bacon for breakfast. I want a soup. I want a soup, a rice, I want a veggie. Okay, I have a funny memory coming to me. Also, I've never seen Ariana Grande in her own tour, but last night I saw a video of her at Lollapalooza in 2019, and I'm pretty sure I was there. So my college boyfriend lived in Chicago, and then his dad worked for the parks of Chicago, and Lollapalooza takes place at the park. So I think his dad got like free VIP tickets every year, like a couple of them, so I got to go with him. And I think I saw Ariana for a little bit, and it's like jogging back my memory, and I'm like, ooh, I feel like when I saw her at Lollapalooza, maybe the energy, and it's probably a projection of my own energy at the time, but it was just like tired and upset, which, girl, Lollapalooza is like a couple day festival, right? It spans over like 3 or 4 days or 2 or 3 days, whatever. It's over a couple days. And I remember I was tired and upset because my boyfriend, who literally brought me there, who literally gave me the VIP ticket, ditched me for one day to go cheat on me with his hometown little sweetheart gal. Crazy. And then, you want to know some crazy fucked up shit that this hotel is bringing me back some memory of too? Literally just a couple rows down, I remember coming here to eat with the boy that I met straight after that college boyfriend situation, and I didn't like make him come to Chicago, but it was just like a teehee, we should road trip to Chicago just so I can post about being in my ex's hometown city with a new man. And I remember posting, because like I remember the Nobu, I just remember the spot specifically. Came with like a little old fashioned and like the ice says Nobu on it. Okay, she's coming. I'll tell you the rest of the story later. I remember this guy ordering like an old fashioned that was like his drink or whatever, and the ice came with like Nobu imprinted on it, and I remember snapping photos. We went like kayaking in the Chicago River, and I just had to post all about it to let my ex know, like, you cheat on me, I got the next one on deck, and the next one is bringing me to your city. To your hometown to go out to nice eat restaurants. I don't even remember where we stayed. We definitely did not stay at the Nobu, but that guy paid for everything, and I feel like that was just like another summer fling, because when school started back up, I went to school in Wisconsin, he lived in Minnesota, and then he was just being a bitch boy and wanted way too much of my time, and I was like, I am a hot college girl. I am not dedicating my time to you. And this was like, you know how do you ever have something in life where you're like, oh shit, I can see the crossroads. And so with this new boy toy summer fling that I was dragging around just to parade him like a little puppet, he asked me, he was like, are you still in love with your ex? Like, are you still messing with your ex? And I could like see the crossroad at that point. I remember this split second in my life. Hold on, she's coming back. Let me finish the story after she comes back. This way is much better lighting. The whole beginning of this clip was not great because I'm sitting with my back to the natural light. But anyways, since I'm the only one here, I could see this crossroad in my life when he asked me this question, and it was like, I could either lie and it would be so easy and he would never know that I was still messing with my ex, because yes, even though my ex cheated on me, I still went back, and I feel like I still talked to my ex for like 3 years after. And then finally there was just one summer where like we got off the phone, and every single time after I'd get off the phone with my ex, I'd bawl my eyes out because it was horrible. Like, the conversation wasn't horrible. The conversation surface level was, you know, very natural. It's like, what are you doing? What are you up to? I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But it's just like the grief. And I think there was a part of myself that knew I was like diminishing my self-worth to stay comfortable in a relationship that I had. And then one day in summer, when my self-worth was like slowly creeping up, I was like, I can't talk to this guy like ever again. And so I just blocked him. And then funny enough, later that year, because my birthday's in December, I think he tried to text me happy birthday and it didn't go through because I blocked him. So he messaged me happy birthday on LinkedIn, deleted my LinkedIn. Okay. But when I was at this crossroads, it was like I could so easily lie, and I could manipulate him, and I could play him, and I could cheat him, and he would never know, and I would get away with it, and it would be so easy. Or I could do the hard thing, which was to tell him the truth. Girl, I was not prepared for the effects of telling him the truth, because I took that road because in that moment I thought like, yes, it would be so easy to lie, and yes, this easy choice would make for a harder life if he found out. And I just thought about how my ex probably lied to me, and he thought like, oh, I'll make this easy choice now. But easy choices tend to make for a hard life, and hard choices make for an easy life. So there's some, you know, payoff and reward there. And I just looked at him. I remember taking a deep breath and being like, yes, I'm still in love with my ex. Yes, I'm still fucking my ex. And you know what, you asked, and I respect you, and my respect from you is coming from a place of how much I respect myself, because people can only respect other people as much as they respect themselves. And I was just at that point where I was like, I respect myself enough to tell you the truth, and I respect you enough to like deliver you the truth as kindly as possible. Like, we never mentioned that we were exclusive, and we're kind of writing like the 2-3 month point. So it's like, you know, at this time it's like time to like, you know, I feel like after 2-3 months it's like, are we exclusive or are we not? And I had to just be like, we're not. I'm still messing with my ex. I'm a hot college girl. Let me live my hot college life. And he literally threw a tantrum. He was a couple years older than me. When I was like 20, what would I have been? I would have been like 20, 21, and he would have been like 23, 24, max like 25 or 26, which is like already some type of red flags, because I'm 26 right now. I would never date a 21-year-old. I would go 3 years younger. Like, if I'm 26 right now, I would max go 23, but obviously the circumstances of their emotional maturity and just intelligence and wisdom would have to be higher than that of the average 23-year-old boy, man. But yeah, he like full threw a tantrum. He was at my apartment in Madison. He like was yelling at me, and then he like slammed the doors in my apartment, and I was like, get out. I was like, don't slam a door in a place where you don't even pay for the freaking door to slam and open. Get out. And then he tried to like come back in, and I locked him out, and then he was like banging on the door, and my roommates were like, can I leave? Like, my B-dubs is in the lobby, can I go get my food? I said, give it 15 minutes. There's a grown-ass man throwing a tantrum in the hallway, and I was mad embarrassed. But after that, it was a goner. This is also the same guy that then messaged me like months later, you know, because you cut things off with people. Well, back then I would cut things off with people, and then it would like linger. Now, girl, I have ended like 5-year friendships overnight like this because my sense of discipline and boundaries is so much stronger. But back then my boundaries were so weak that when I would end things with people, it would trickle on for like months or years after. So this guy ended things in summer, or like before fall when school started, and then I remember into like February we were still kind of talking. I don't know if he was still coming out to see me or not, or if I still saw him. I think we did. I think we were still messing around, and I just remember in February he was like trying to talk to me, and I was like, I am busy fighting institutional racism at my business school right now. Like, I don't have the capacity for this, to like ask you how your day was or whatever, or to get on the phone and talk with you. And he was like, if you don't talk to me, I'm gonna take all these pills. And he like sent me a picture of his mom's like high cholesterol medication, and I googled it, and it was like, nothing's even gonna happen. You might get like an upset stomach or like a headache or something, but it's not like you could die off of taking this medication that he was sending me. And I wanted to be like, I dare you, do it. But telling someone to kill themselves is a crime. And so I just said, send me a postcard from hell, baby. Mwah. And I did a little kissy face, and then I think he blocked me, which is hilarious. A literal man-child, and never again. I have all the experience in the book, and I am really proud of the path that I chose to say the truth, even though it felt hard and it felt uncomfortable, and the result of it was a whole, you know, man-child throwing a tantrum. But it just made me feel better about the person that I was becoming and the woman that I was growing into. And I think you have choices like that in life. Do I want to make a hard choice to kind of deliver or like serve up the choice to future me? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not necessarily proud of how I jumped from one boy to the next, especially parading him around in the original boy's hometown. I'm not necessarily proud of that, but I understand and have empathy and grace for why I did that, have a deep understanding, and also forgiveness for myself of doing that. And I was young and hurt and stupid and dumb, as the young early 20-year-olds are. But I'm super proud that I made that choice to tell the truth. And I think that's why some of the dark shit in life paves the way for you to like make a different choice. Like, my ex cheating on me paved the way for me to tell the truth next time, and to not like cheat or manipulate the next person, because I know how badly that hurt. Let me go see what this neuroscientist had to say about grief in this TikTok. Oh my gosh. So I can't show you because I'm on my phone, but I went back and I read some of it, and it was like, if grief impacts your sentences, like you have trouble remembering things, you have trouble finishing your sentences, which is like big time me. It's not that you're losing your mind, you're going crazy. It's that neuroepinephrine and like adrenaline or something is firing in your hippocampal region, and so you're like unable to form new memories because your brain is physically processing grief, which I'm like, me. And then there was one where it was like, if you're angry instead of sad, you're not insane or a bad person. You're angry because your nervous system is choosing to fight over freeze so that it has some sense of control. And then the sleep one was that your threat system, it's not that you're whatever crazy, it's that your threat detection system is still scanning for the person that you lost, and so that's why you're unable to sleep. I left a comment though. I said, what about these nightmares, honey? Can you tell me more about these nightmares? But seeing that from like a neuroscience perspective, I'm just letting y'all know, be prepared for your mother and your father to die, or people that you love die. It doesn't just have to be your mom and dad. You can like lose anyone, and grief doesn't necessarily have to be you know, someone physically dying or becoming a living corpse. It can be like losing a relationship, losing a friend, having a breakup, like all of that stuff. Oh, girl, I feel like an expert in grief. Oh, my food is here. Whoa, the filet has arrived. Smells delectable. I'm trying to eat my veggie first to stabilize my blood sugar, then get into the protein, then get into all the carbs and the fruit. This American breakfast, 0 out of 10, wouldn't recommend. I tried to eat what I could, tried to get some eggs in, tried to eat some of the mushrooms. The shiitake mushrooms were heavy on the garlic, girl. And it was like 3 pieces, but it was just really heavy. I don't do well with a very heavy meal in the morning. I want a soup. Anyways, let's try this honey toast. This is gonna make me excited. Also, the hot water has like the coffee. You know how some places you get hot water and it has like, it tastes like the coffee remnants? That's what mine tastes like. Ooh, I didn't eat any of the toast there because I was like, I wanna save. Ooh, this is a tough, girl. And I was right, I hate it. No Boop breakfast, 0 out of 10, don't recommend. I'm just here because I have a $60 credit. Honey, 6 hours later and my breath still reeks of garlic. This is why I can't do too much garlic, too much onion, because it lodges deep into the back of my throat, and no matter how many mints or gum or water or brush my teeth or mouthwash or anything I do, it's like deeply lodged in the back of my throat, so very unpleasant. I spent the whole day just laying in bed, which I haven't done in a really long time, which is also another sign why I feel like my period is going to be coming soon. But now I get to do a cheeky little 15-minute walk to the omakase, and even though it's a 15-minute walk and it's like 80 degrees in the shade with my hair up, not bad. I asked for a water to go on my walk too because it seems like I'm gonna get there a little bit early, but yeah, I haven't had a day where I just like, they call it bed rot. I don't like that term. I don't like to think of myself as rotting. I mean, I guess we all are, just decaying corpse as the days go by. But I like to think of like a recharge, you know, put your phone on the charger, leave it there. That was me in bed. I took some naps, I watched some YouTube, I watched some TikTok. Gosh, I love a walkable city. We're literally having to cross a bridge, go under a tunnel to grandmother's house we go to get to this place. Oh my god, so this is kind of giving hole in the wall you'd never expect, but it's located inside this burger joint. I actually get to sit with someone. Oops. Oh, thank you!
Already hitting it up. That's great.
Cute!
As you can see in front of you, there are no utensils, so we're going to be eating with our hand.
Liquid, which includes
Most personal friend, Catherine. Cute!
Whom have retained.
You know what? I'm happy you can get some more, but then you poured his. I was like,
Thank you. I haven't been showing you.
So ginger, garlic, and Greek olive oil. Please enjoy. And winter Australian truffles for you guys. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Wow. Olive oil.
What that does, it renders the scallop with a creamy texture. Also crisp with lemongrass, lemon, that's lemongrass, Thai chilies, and coconut. Please enjoy, guys.
We kind of went, yes. We went Italian, Mexican. I already forgot what this was. They found me! They found me! Subscribe. I got gifted caviar.
It's layers in my nose.
You changed your mind.
Yeah, I said no, and then I thought one of my
he said, ooh, I'd love the spice on that.
No, because I've never had spice with caviar before. Me either. Like, hello, new world,
So good. Also, love the caviar.
new consciousness.
Mine.
Madai, South Japan, paprika, smoky, fishy. Oh,
Pardon me.
Texas, but like
With a fair amount of lemon. On top of that, you have fresh wasabi. On top of that, you have a brown butter salagan. On top of that, you have scallion oil. On top of that, you have my love. So please enjoy it. Yes, I'm sorry, guys. I haven't seasoned it in a bit.
To love.
Was I right?
Yes. Wow. I feel like I'm supposed to say I love you back. We just got gifted this espresso martini, and it has a matcha foam on top. We gotta make a panel for it to go through. Is it so good? This is a drink I was thinking about getting, but then the gin lemon drink has smoked lavender in it. So I got what my close personal friend Catherine got, but we got this gifted anyways. Oh my gosh, this is such a treat. Of course. Also, part of your face got in it. Do you want me to cut it out, or are you okay?
You can, whatever is best for you. Okay. I don't care.
Okay. If you've ever had like a non-reciprocal relationship, but they say that the love that you give out always comes back, this is like a version of that. The caviar, the truffle, the espresso martini, it does come back. You never know where, when, how, why. It might be years later, but it comes back, and it might make you cry. But I'll suck it in until later.
Perfect to go right out of the water. No salt curing, no freezing. It's perfect fish. Consider the Wagyu. This one gets house soy, a little bit of Greek olive oil with some matcha salt that are burnt off top. That's going to give you a little bit of smoke note. Some pickled wasabi stem or kisame. That's it. Enjoy it.
Thank you. From New Zealand. The Wagyu of fish.
Brush this one with a black garlic miso, caramelize it with torch, and candy garlic chips. Please enjoy it.
Thank you.
From Spain. ¿Qué tal? Just got gifted truffles, and I'm trying not to cry. From Venezuela.
No, that's not one of ours.
Okay, have you seen the documentary?
I look the chef in the eyes, and I can almost cry at your generosity.
I mean, big thing about
I'm 3 cocktails in. I am a solid.
I wasn't full time in the bus.
I want to lie to you and tell you that I'm a 4 out of 10 if 10 is like blackout drunk and 1 is like a little bit tipsy, but I think I'm leaning more towards 6.
This is the A5 Wagyu coming from Hokkaido. He has the ginger soy, a cauliflower mash. With wasabi, crispy fried shallots, and house-made friendly chili oil. These right away.
When I was cutting sushi in Boulder, I made an entire meal. It was so nice.
Right away. Replicates room temperature butter. And does. On a bed of rice.
Alright, everybody. I'm going to be rendering the leftover of that bone marrow, except for you guys, don't worry. On top of this unagi. It's also going to give it a nice smokiness. Not just because it's going to get charred, but because of the matcha salt. Just as with the salmon that we just had. I mean, not just had it. You guys have it. It will be a delicate bite, so as soon as it lands on your slate, I do recommend using your 5 fingers as the claw. So we can...
So good. You're gonna have a great time at this concert. You will probably cry.
At this point, the fact that I was going to cry because we're eating food from New Zealand.
When you guys say use Greek olive oil.
That's how you know it's so good.
Catherine met her husband when she said she's done, so I said, I'm done.
Watch what happens. See who you meet tonight.
Unagi. We're gonna figure out if I like uni or not.
It's weird.
I do like that.
You guys.
I mean, I don't think texture-wise,
Do you want me to be honest, or do you want me to lie and make you feel good? It tastes like porta potty, but I ate it. but I ate it all. And I appreciate it. I'm very grateful. But you told me don't lie.
And you know, not have it anywhere else. If you didn't like it here, you're not gonna like it anywhere else.
Thank you. Thank you.
To conclude our savory portion of the omakase, we do have a dessert and a tea coming. Like love.
I'm in the bathroom. I feel like I've been whispering this whole time. There's a line for the bathroom. There's only a one person bathroom. I'm drunk and I need a toothpick. We got to order a la carte after going through the whole entire menu, and I went back to the first one because it had breadcrumbs on it, and it just left a special influence. Hamachi. Cheers. Combination. A matcha affogato.
We good?
So good. Thank you.
Good.
Oh, beautiful. Wow.
Alright, with that, we do conclude our omakase experience of the night.
Thank you.
Thank you on behalf of our hardworking team. For
Thank
choosing
you.
us
Thank
for
you.
your
Thank you.
destination or your
Everyone.
free concert.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
That was insanely fun. I sat by someone that's going to the concert. Hello, birthday girl. Happy birthday. I hope you have so much fun at the concert. I sat by my new close personal friend, Catherine. Hey, Catherine, how you doing? I hope Texas is treating you well. And now I am on my way to the concert. I'm not gonna say I'm shit-faced because I only had like 3 cocktails, but my face is warm, my insides are fuzzies, and I am ready to sing my heart out, and we're gonna wait for Mr. Frank to come pick me up curbside. I left my water bottle down there, but what can you do? We're moving up and on. It was inside this burger joint in the basement, and I just felt so well taken care of. Frank! Girl, watch this. Thank you!
You're welcome.
Thank you, Frank.
I hope you have a beautiful event, okay?
Thank you. I'll see you in a couple hours.
Yes,
I got a special gate that I get to go to with this Amex Platinum, girl. It just keeps going up for me. I got my complimentary. What did I even get? Found her. If you look at how long the line is for all the other ones, look at how short this line is for this card. Hey, Amex, it's that girl. All good. And we in like that. Guys, this is a fabulous spot. Look at this. Look at how zoomed in I can go. This is just fabulous. Okay, let me show you the merch I got. Excel always. Of course, had to. This lip gloss smells good.
Welcome to the Eternal Sunshine Club.
my God, I cried, I laughed, I sang, I danced. Like, what a special moment to sing and dance with 20,000 other people and the Miss AG. Oh, now I'm walking to find Frank. Let's see if this is my guy. Is this the right one? Yeah, that's me, Frank! Frank! Oh my God. Good morning, Chicago. The windy city indeed. Just kidding, it's not as piercing cold as it was when I came here in March. It's actually super nice. It's 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m. Dude, I got back from the concert last night. Frank knew all the little back roads. We literally got back in like 6 minutes. If you have an event at the United Center and you're looking for come see, come saw hotel, Nobu is close. They got Frank. He's gonna do you right. The food is gonna be a little bit more trash and not fresh, but I guess you pick and choose what you want and what you don't want. I had such a great corrective experience, as Ariana calls it, which I have never heard that term before, corrective experience. But it's like having a bad experience and then toppling it and supplementing it with a good one to like correct the experience. Not that there's like a right or wrong way to have experiences, but last night omakase was so much fun. Loved meeting my new close personal friend, Catherine. She was another party of one, and so we were paired together for the little happy hour in the beginning, and then we were sat next to each other at the bar, gifted, spoiled, treated like the princessa that I feel on the inside. Gifted the caviar, gifted the truffles, gifted the, oh my God, the espresso martini. Dude, I woke up this morning feeling like a damn puffer fish. I used to never feel puffy from drinking alcohol, but maybe it's because I don't drink as much. Maybe it's because I'm more in tune with my body, so I can actually feel if I'm puffy, or that I've been getting weekly lymphatic drainage massages, so I can really tell when I'm puffy. Seriously, from my legs to my ankles to my armpits to my face, I feel like inflated, and that is because last night I had sake, whiskey, gin, and then whatever they put in the espresso martini, which is usually either vodka or tequila. So your girl was drinking the whole bar. There was definitely a point in the middle of the dinner where I felt like my face was tingling, and that was my sign to slow down. The manager leaned over, he said, "Can I get you another espresso martini?" I said, "No, thank you." Unless you want to carry me and lay me as a living, breathing corpse at the concert. No, ma'am. This Katie Wu Hajiji cannot handle her liqueur like that anymore. But the concert was so great. I didn't cry when she first came out because she comes out with Yes and Yes and is just such a like empowering, like be your own best friend. And, you know, like it's so upbeat, and then into Positions. Are you fucking kidding me? You know, that's still, I don't know, Petal is kind of creeping up there for my favorite album. Ooh, they have strawberry matcha. Not that I need caffeine anyways, but today's the last day we get to go home. Okay, this thing says that it's a strawberry matcha with a GLP-1 prebiotic booster. What the fuck does that even mean? Like, why on earth would, oh my God, I'm not even gonna get into that. Okay. We're leaving, but I'm going on a walk first. Then I figured we'd go back, order some breakfast, and see if any more thoughts come into my head. But I just needed to tell you that I drank the whole bar. I had a great time. I love being spoiled. Oh my God, there's a point at dinner last night where I deadass wanted to cry because the chef was a man, and the chef was, you know, gifted me caviar. Like when he first put the sushi down, caviar and truffles were add-ons, and they were like, pretty sure they were a couple $100 add-ons, and I originally said no when I checked in because I knew I was going to the concert, and I don't often eat like heavy rich foods like truffles and caviar, so I was just like, let me skip on that. And I'm kind of picky when it comes to my caviar too, so I said no. So when the sushi came and it had caviar on it, he was like explaining it, and then I was gonna look him in his eyes and be like, did you do me wrong, because I didn't ask for this. And he was like, it's a gift. And I just wanted to start crying because I forgot what it is like to be taken care of by a man. I forgot what it is like to have a nice corrective experience with a man. And then he kept gifting me shit. You got the espresso martini. I guess that one was more from the general manager. Also a man. Very sweet, very nice. And then the truffles, like, no, dead ass. I seriously wanted to bawl my eyes out at dinner, and there was a time where I just had to like take deep breaths and wiggle my toes in my seat because I was like, this is not the place and time to bawl my eyes out about my corrective experience. And when I got to the concert, it was so like upbeat and hype in the beginning. Woo! Hype in the beginning that I didn't cry. But and her last like encore set when she did We Can't Be Friends, and it's like Wait for Your Love, girl, I lost it bad. And it just reminded me of like sort of kind of like waiting for my dad's love, which will never come around again because he doesn't recognize me anymore. But also waiting for love is like what I was saying last night at dinner, that like all the love you put out into the universe is gonna come back to you, and it might just take a couple of years. And for me, it has literally been 2 years. Well, if you think about that, like my longer relationships were like 5 years with my friendships, where it just wasn't reciprocal, and I felt like I was doing too much, and the people just showed me that they were not capable of returning what I was putting out, so I just needed to walk away from those relationships. But knowing that all the efforts, the money, the time that I put into those relationships is coming back, and I feel like I got just a little bit of a taste of that last night, sitting next to someone that I clicked with and we had good conversation, and then getting gifted all the nice, you know, luxury things, even down to like Frank opening my doors and closing my doors behind me, getting in the car, like all of these minute little things. And the song Wait for Your Love just made me bawl because I feel like I've been really isolated and really deprived of love, and I seriously felt like for a while there that like the universe forgot about me and that nobody cares about me, and everything that I've put out is just a sham, a muck, and was never gonna come back. It was just like out there, and I was depleted. But I'm excited for this next chapter good morning. I'm excited for this next chapter to receive tenfold of the love that I've put out there, and just getting a little snippet of that made me cry. To my future friends and boyfriends, I might cry a lot because of how badly I've been treated in the past. And I know you're gonna be okay with that, because you're gonna love me for me, and you're gonna recognize me in pieces, even if I don't feel whole at times. And that is gonna be such a beautiful journey, and I'm excited to show Vlagiania new friends, new boyfriend, new lovers, in all different types of way. Let's go back and order some room service. I ordered the chia pudding, avocado toast with 2 poached eggs, and a seasonal fruit plate. We'll see if it's any better than yesterday's breakfast, because yesterday's breakfast that I had like in the restaurant downstairs felt like someone cooked it with their ass. To sing for 90 minutes at the level that she does in those 8-inch massive heels and run up and down the stage runway, girl. To those people that are commenting that are concerned about like her body or whatever, you go to Spotify, you pull up her Eternal Sunshine Tour playlist, and you even try to sing all those songs sitting down. There were points in the concert where I literally had to sit down and take a break because I was so winded. Like, you don't need to be, I feel, whatever. I'm not gonna tell people what to think and what to be concerned about or not, but she is performing at such a high level. I feel like her energy and her aura is just so whole. And there was an announcement made over the weekend that she's like taking a break after this tour. Damn fucking right, she should take a break after this tour. Shit, my girl's been booked and busy ever since she got married. She booked Wicked. She booked the Swarovski campaign. She did the album Eternal Sunshine and doing petal'd. Has done a bunch of REM beauty stuff too. Did the second Wicked movie. Is now on tour. Has fallen back in love and found love again in one of her previous exes, her lovers. Let the girl take a damn break and relax and enjoy the fruit of her labor. I love when she's in love. I'm so happy that she's in love. I want her to have that time. You know what it's like when you're in love, you just want to be like cuddled up in bed, naked. You want to be like going out to eat. You want to be like doing activities with your lover. Like when I saw that she was taking a break, I never once thought that the negativity or anything of that got to her. I think she is too powerful. She's, I think, so grounded in her own truth and is like laser focused on her own reality. And she even said last night, like, I'm not carrying the noise and the bullshit that everyone else has on their own plate. You want to put concern about your plate, you want to put bullshit and worry on your plate, do that. Do that, because I'm not shitting what you're eating. So go ahead and make your own, fix your own plate however the fuck you want. And I'm gonna focus on what I've got on my table and what I'm feeding and ingesting. And just like, wow. I mean, I knew she's an amazing vocalist, but to be there live singing with her and be like, oh my gosh, I'm winded, or oh my gosh, my throat hurts, and I'm not even like hitting the octaves that she has range and access to. I'm like, she's an athlete, like a grade A athlete, the way that she is performing. My girl is doing great. I'm so proud of her. Cheers. The petal'd has arrived and it looks so much better already than yesterday's. It looks so much more colorful. Yesterday's was just so, girl, it was giving like hospital food. And also the service down at the restaurant, I get that it was 8 a.m. on a Monday, but like it was just shat. Anyways, corrective new experiences. It was so cute, so colorful, so much better than yesterday. I'm gonna eat, maybe go for another little walk after this to digest. And then Frank is coming to grab me at noon and we're going to the airport. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here because I just wanna go home. Dude, I was looking through my clips. I have over 130 clips on my iPhone from this vlog. So don't ever say mother doesn't keep you fed, because girl, I'm out here and I met new friends, new subscribers, and it's just, it makes me emotional because I'm like, people care about me. And for so long, I felt like the world did not give a flying shit about me and nobody cared about me. And maybe you have to go through a phase in life feeling like that before you get into the next phase where people love and care about you again. What is this, like pickled carrot? Girl, I've never had something so red before. Wherever it is salty as shit. This breakfast was $70. Because that's what I'm saying. If I'm paying like $20 for a fruit plate, you'd think it'd be fresh fruit. Anyways, kind of sort of have like a little bit of a weak stomach. I can't like handle a lot of things. I think my body is too busy processing all the trauma from my life to handle any rich stuff in my gut. Okay, well, I think this is it, darling. Wait, I'll try my chia seed pudding so we can, I like how it has, what is this, pistachio, some pistachio, some fruit. Listen, I'm not usually a chia seed pudding kind of gal. Like, I don't make it at home because I feel like my cultured DNA rejects this. But this one, with whatever mixed berry they have in it, and coconut, it's very coconut forward. Like, maybe they use coconut milk to make the pudding. Another corrective experience. Well, thank you, darlings, for hanging out with me. We've pedaled. We were pedaling. We owned our grief, and then we petal'd. So excited to hang out with you in the next one. See you there. Until then, take care of yourselves. Goodbye.